Truck Series and the Entry Series here in the WRL. It is Wednesday night, and it is time for Busch Series action live here from Talladega. We got a doubleheader tonight, Talladega, then quickly we'll jump up to Pocono. Two very different tracks, two very long tracks here tonight for the Busch Series. 28 laps here at Talladega, then later it will be 25 at the Tricky Triangle. But first, we got the biggest speedway in NASCAR, the Talladega Superspeedway. The fastest and probably the looming big one will happen within 28 laps. It's 28 straight laps, no stages, all for the coveted trophy here at the end. 14 guys will battle to their heart's content here. Joining me in the booth, as always, is Weston Grant, the VP of the Fired Up Truck Series, and also Hazzard County jumping in here as well for the night. Great to have you both up in here. Our sponsor, Steve Rogers, is also joining us to watch the action live. So, how's everyone doing?
Pretty well. It's been new, since the changes that we've made, and of course, I don't get to hear from Steve very much often, so, night in, night out when he joins the booth, it's always a pleasure to have him around. So, welcome again, Steve, as always. Hazzard, thanks for joining us tonight, and Jade, as always, pleasure.
Yeah. That is... Yeah, go ahead, Hazzard.
Yeah, it's very exciting to join y'all again for another great night of action-packed racing here. So Talladega, lots of big storylines heading into this event, as Drake is going for 5 wins in a single season. That has never been attempted, I don't think, in this series. Has it?
It has. Oh, it's been attempted in the league. I think Jarrett Reese knocked off 5 in the first season of the Busch Series. So it has been done. He will be tying Jarrett Reese for 5 wins.
He may be going for 5 and 6 tonight, guys. So history might be made tonight. So as we're going to go through the lineup of drivers for tonight, because there's only 14 drivers. And Jade will scroll through the cars on his screen. So we got Matthew Parkhurst in the number 8. I'm not sure which scheme he's running, but I know he'll run a Daniel Hemrick car. In the 2, we have Plays. In the 68, we got Nitro running that custom scheme, Chevrolet Camaro. We got Goose in the 36, once again, coming off a strong second-place finish last week. And then we got Keith Allen Ayers in the 89 for KAI. Will for Fatal Motorsports in the number 16 paint scheme. Then we got Turf in the number 9 Chevrolet. Game Nerd behind the wheel of the number 13 Supra here tonight. Then we got Drake, Mr. 4-time winner this season, in the number 11 Leaf Filter Chevrolet. Then we got Maggio Magic, the man who came so close to winning these races, in the number 98 Ford Mustang, and the only Ford in the field. We got Casey Joe in the number 08, the winner at Phoenix. Then we got Scorpius for Life in the 44 car. Jay Fergie in the 92. And finally the 07 of Chase 71. So right away, guys, we have some interesting drivers who may win. So yeah, gentlemen, it is time to do our drivers to watch, and I'll start this off by going with somebody who hasn't won this season. I'm gonna go with Matthew Parkhurst in the 8. He's shown really strong feed and speed. if you will. And he's feeding these guys a lot of information of how everybody can perform really well this season. Look out for the number 8 to be in victory lane. Grant, you're up next, bud.
Honestly, yeah, that's not a bad pick, but I know Parkey's driving style and you know how his luck is with these races. I see this going a complete different way. I could possibly see one of the outliers, Will, getting another win this week for him as a driver. But also, you know, Drake, fast in and fast out every week. He's definitely going to be one of the favorites, as well as Maggio. So those are definitely going to be the top 3 I'm looking at. Another outliers, possibly Turf Tech. I know he is on and off with these plate races, but I know he can definitely get it done.
All comes down to you, Jade.
I think we'd be mistaking if we didn't talk about Drake. You know, Drake being, you know, what he is, what he's been. You know, 4 wins on this season already. You know, that's something to be nothing to scoff at. Running his way down in points, but something that you're forgetting is, and everyone's kind of danced around it, is you know, I'm going to be a little biased when it comes to the Fatal guys. You know, those Fatal machines, we have dominated the super speedways this season. We have won every single one of them between the 2 series. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat Will. Will's someone who can really do it if need to be. But I'm going to go with Keith Ayers getting his first win of the season tonight. We saw him 2 seasons ago in the Truck Series get his win here at Talladega with a little help from a lap truck, but he had the drive and he knew when he needed to go when he needed to do it. And you know, with it being a short race, 28 laps is not very long here at Talladega. There's going to be a lot of action. I think Keith Ayers is going to be the one that comes across victory line, or comes into victory lane first. If I could speak, holy gosh!
Holy man!
Come on, Jade, spit it out.
I'm trying.
Anyway, thank you for that, Jade. And we also have the advertiser for the WRL, Mr. Steve Rogers, in with us. How you doing, buddy?
Good, I'm doing good. How's everybody?
Doing great. So yeah, we talked about all the drivers that we were going to watch. Who's somebody that you may have your eye on here tonight?
I'm going to take US Track, or also known as Goose. I'm going to take him tonight.
That's also a very solid pick there. I know he's one of the veterans. He can really draft well as well. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be one to look out as well.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing, guys. Godzak did not sign up tonight. So that's going to play a major good role for Drake. Play a good favor for him. So that's going to be quite a shocking development.
I think Godzak's preoccupied with some things. Him and I had a good talk on Sunday about some things that could be happening this week for him. So he has requested last place points, just so we are aware.
Yeah,
so
he's
he
still
will
going to
be...
put a big swing in the points.
Oh yes,
these races.
Oh yes, it's going to be a very big points with them. Good thing is that they're not double points, so he should be. It's not going to hurt him too badly with there being no stages either. That's not going to hurt near as bad. So he's still got a chance. All right, whoever has something blowing into their mic needs to figure that out.
It might be Steve.
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, whoever that was. I'm sorry, didn't mean to call anybody out, but it was like I could barely hear Grant.
If it was me, I'm sorry. I had the fan on. It was so hot.
Okay.
That's
there
what it was.
So I apologize.
It's okay, buddy.
You're good.
Yeah. But yeah, Grant, go ahead and re-say what you were saying. I could barely hear you, buddy.
I honestly forgot what I was saying.
Okay.
But yeah, by the sound of it, heats are done, so they should be getting set up, ready for qualifying here shortly.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Cannot wait.
As somebody forgot to mute their phone.
Yeah, it's gonna get disconnected here shortly.
Anyway, so gentlemen, as we head to Talladega for the first race, I know we've talked about a lot of the key players that we usually like to see win, but who's somebody that we don't see win very often in this series? Like, who is one of the most underrated drivers in the history of this league?
Well, again, I don't know if I'd really call him underrated. I think a lot of it has to do with luck, but I mean, you got to look at Goose. You look at Will. You look at Plays Official. Keith. He's had some bad luck come his way this season as far as a lot of finishes. I know he's been getting kind of on that hot streak lately with the top 3 at Bristol. I think he finished in the top 5 last week at Vegas, if I remember. I think those are definitely the guys that you kind of look as like the underdogs. Turf, week in, week out, he's got speed. It's just, again, situations put him back on the back, and it's just hard to battle up through. Especially, when we had 30 guys every week. Sorry, I got the hiccups now.
Drink another one, eh?
Huh?
Drink another one, eh?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, these guys week in and week out, they definitely have the speed, but then, just circumstances end up screwing them over somehow. I know they're trying to get back to winning ways, and I know any of them are capable of popping off wins at any moment.
There's a lot of names thrown around with that explanation there, and I think that there's a lot of correct in that statement, but I think there was one name that was left out, and he's not really known for this like NASCAR stuff, but he's more known for F1. Last season he helped bring home a constructor title for my team, Red Bull, which is really fatal, but he also got signed to AlphaTauri this season to run for Keith, which would be Chase NASCAR. He has not yet won a NASCAR race on the WRL, but he is known for he's known for his F1. And NASCAR is kind of like a back burner right now. He's had a strong performance this season so far, and he's looking really good. So that's someone in my eyes that you kind of keep an eye on. There's also Casey Joe. He's really, really strong, but it doesn't end in his favor a lot of times. With it being Talladega, it's going to be a crapshoot, and it's going to be great to see 3, 4, 5 wide action coming to the line, and I guarantee they're going to be wrecking coming across that start-finish line.
Speaking of, you can join the booth. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely going to join the booth there, huh?
Yeah, you can join qualifying if you want to.
Oh, yeah, I'll join quali. I'll go through quali, do the qualifying. Do my favorite part of qualifying, sitting here and doing the field walk. I got 3 laps to do it, and hopefully I get through all the 14 cars here.
I can tell you right now, 3 cars who are actually planning and working together, sitting 1, 2, 3 on the bottom.
Well, we are jumping in here. I'm trying to get in here so I can see this. Do the field walk real quick. Come on, load. I love NASCAR heat.
Oh yeah. So actually, me and Ranger were messing with World of Outlaws this morning. It's a lot like this too.
Yeah. All right. Well, up front right now is Matt Parkhurst in that 8 machine for his own team, Parky Racing, followed by the 13 of Game Nerd for his team, Hampton Motorsports, followed by Plays Official, running by himself this season. No name team running the 2 car. Then Casey Joe for KAI. Then there is the 68 of Nitro, also for KAI.
Running a unique paint scheme there, Jade.
Yes, with the
Yeah,
44.
Good looking 68 there.
The 44 running for Fatal Motorsports, that is Scorpius behind the pilot of that machine. Another underdog, if you will. Someone else looking for their first win of the season this year. Followed by Jay Fergie running the 92 machine for Critical Role and a Nat. Followed by that is his corporate teammate, the 89 of KAI for the team owner, Keith Kitty Ayers. There's a 36 of US Trek Enterprise, aka Clinton Gooseland Goose, running the 36 for Wolfpack and Jarrett Reese. Followed by the 07 of KAI running for Keith Kitty Ayers, that 07 of Chase. There's a 16 of William Moore running for Fatal Motorsports and myself, trying to get his first win of the season. Remember, he is an F1 winner. So, he did win the first race of Season 5 for the World Championship Series at Bahrain. There is the
again, Will.
There is the 9 of Turf Tech running for Night Motorsports, or Night Racing, sorry.
Night Racing, Night Motorsports, either one. It
For
flips every week.
Weston Grant. There's the 98. The lone Ford is Maggio running for it by himself this season. And there's the 11, the 4-time winner, Drake, running for Fatal Motorsports. And back up to the front.
The stage is over, or
that's quali.
Qualifying's over.
Yep. Okay.
Qualifying is over.
I predict Drake's got the pole.
That was our field walk with the 8 of Matt Parkhurst back up
I
front.
saw the 36 lag a little bit, but that was about it.
Whew. All right. We're going to see who got pole lap here, and then we will hop out. As you can see them spinning in the turn 3, that means the lobby has closed.
That was a great side.
funny.
Just everyone takes a right turn into the wall.
Do it for
I got
Dale.
it right darn right there.
Do it for Dale.
We got 6 viewers watching the race right now, which is pretty sweet, Alright, on pole is Drake with a 47.9.
Maggio
Why
falling
does
close
that not surprise
behind
me?
William Moore. And then Chase. Then Goose.
A lot of underdogs here.
Turf.
It is 8:50. Hopefully we can get this race underway right quick and in a hurry. Remember, at the end of the regular season, there will be no more heats for the first race of playoffs and the whole way to the championship race. There will be no heats anymore. So, and that'll make stage points in the race finish that much more challenging. There's no little demo race to get started. No little last second practice as some people use it for. It's going to be for all the marbles from the drop of the green flag, and it's going to be for every position counts. There is no more win and you're into the next round. There is no not showing up to try to win the championship. It's off points, baby. And that is the way that we wanted it. That is how we are going to continue to run the WRL. The stages are nice, but when it comes down to it, we want consistency and we want people showing up. So,
Could I get an invite for the race?
yes. Grant, can you ask
I'll
in
send you
chat?
one when I get in, Steve.
Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
thank you.
Alright, we are starting up 6 seconds.
Okay, with that being said, we are blue screen, so if you say anything, it will not compute. Let me know when I can join. Okay, here we go. 14 of the WRL's finest going to battle here at Talladega.
There are 28 laps, and I believe fuel was 11, and there's no stages, so we'll have to pit twice.
We'll have to pit twice. You hear that? So,
Here you go, Steve.
in my expertise, in my
Yeah. Thank you.
experience here, I honestly think they're only gonna have to pit once. With the way
I agree.
with how fast they're gonna be rolling, I think that for actively saving 3 laps is not gonna be that hard here at Talladega.
All right, Jade. It's time for those famous words in motorsports.
Reach
Drivers.
up there, pull those belts tight one more time. We're going
Hang
plate
on.
racing in Talladega.
Hang on, I'm waiting. Hold him back, hold him back, hold him back.
Oh, Maggie.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Drake placed a long game, misses the shift. It's gonna shake everybody up. Goose is lagging. They're wrecking already.
Wreck.
Goose is lagging.
36.
Already.
Goose is
That's a
lagging.
44.
Caution is out.
That is a
That's
lag
a
on the.
44.
There's a lag on the 36. Lag on the 36.
Good thing I said to pull them belts tight one more time.
All right.
That was the 2.
So
92. 08.
36.
Report
Grant,
got
can
a
you
piece of
announce that
that.
36 has to go to the back, please? Well, when I said
now
the
I
big
get to-
one was looming, I didn't think we'd have 100 feet into the race.
That wasn't a big one though. That was only 4 cars.
You know, in a 14-car field, that's a sizable gap.
I'd say 5 or 6.
Here we go, Maggio on up front right now.
Let's try this again.
How rough's it gonna get?
All right, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing again at Talladega.
Alright, a little bit of a better start. Look like Drake's still falling back here. No, that's not Drake. Who is that? That's Goose there.
Yeah,
Goose
because he
is
got
going-
told to go to the back.
Yep. So, great job listening to race control there by the 36.
On board with Keith Kittiers right now, running with his teammate behind him. The
Oh wait, a KCGO.
16's
The
gonna
8 to the
drop.
high side.
He's gonna drop
Ooh,
down
those
in.
guys on the high line's gonna go. Is not gonna go very well.
We are on lap 4.
Lap 4 of
That
28.
eyesight can actually work really well if you get the right drivers up there. Because in the truck race, I was able to lead the field up to 4th before a wreck happened.
There's Matt Parkhurst, guy who was on the high side, is now dipped in with the 9 ahead of him, sitting about 5th place in line right now with 13. Oh, 8 goes way down low. I don't think he meant to go down that low.
Plus, he's one of the favorites
Looks
to
like
win here in
everyone's
Talladega.
trying to settle in here.
Trying to get calmed down. Goose has fallen off the back part of the draft here. 13's gonna go, or the 9's gonna go. 8's gonna go with him. 13's thinking he's gonna go. 2's gonna go. Everybody's going to the high side.
68th with them.
Everybody's going up high right now.
I could help everybody. But
They need to stay-
Maggio's still holding up.
They need to stay nose to tail, and they need to stay rolling. That bottom line, there are coming in. More guys are going to the high side here, which is getting good, but they are not staying organized, and then they're just going to lose spots here, and they're going to jump back down in. Jump back down in line. I'm interested to see how pitting's going to end up being here.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, definitely. You know, turf, not a bad idea. Trying to get up there early, see what happens. You know, see who can get to go with you. Just didn't quite get the momentum like they needed. Definitely get a couple of guys that hang back a little bit, get some space between him and the 92, and that run can definitely work.
Up to 9 viewers right now. Oh, Parky's up out of line. Woo, Boots, Scoot, and Boogie, boys. Here goes Scorpius up to the 5th position. Matt's going to drop in behind, right in front of the 89.
Yeah, the Jay Fergie hit the apron and it kind of backed us all up, and Matt got
And
screwed
36
over
is
by
in
it.
pit road. I think he's done.
Oh,
We
you
get
see.
confirmation that Goose is out.
There is one car out. I don't know who it was, but
It's Goose.
There it is. Goose has had some engine problems. He will be done here early here at Talladega. There's Plays official right behind the 13.
Yeah, again, I know for sure the 8, the 13, and the 2 were all going to work together.
They're all on that
There was
double yellow
talks about the
line.
98 and the 11 working with them as well. But of course,
I'm
you know,
in
that
that
ain't
group.
happening considering that those 2 are out there.
I'm in that group.
Seeing, we're hearing that the 9 from Night is working with them as well.
68 of Nitro looked up. He's not going to go with his teammate right now. There's not a whole lot moving or going on.
Parky's still stuck on the high side. Here comes the 13 and the 2 behind him to try to help.
I don't know if it'll work though, because that low lane is just so far ahead that I don't think it'll work out for him.
Right now it's not, because like you said, they are a little bit farther behind. Best for Parky, just get a run here, as much speed as you can, then going in the corner, take that second lane. Now that you got a couple more guys up there, you know, the 5 or 6 of y'all that are right there together, definitely would be able to work your way up. Ooh, nice little wobbly coming off of 4.
Yeah, they checked up in front of me.
Looks like the 92 is trying to get in a good spot to where he can slipstream and maybe get a slingshot on him.
I think they're just content of trying to kind of ride there right now, save as much fuel as they can throughout the run. Because, you know, once you're that 3rd, 4th, 5th car in the pack, you're barely on the throttle.
Yes, but remember, your engine can blow up here if you drop too much.
Scorpius up to 4th. Big mover right now. He's got...
Let's see if we can get it
Bobby,
done.
don't look now. We've got a train of 6
No,
up on
I
the high
got a
side.
fantasy draft at 7.
No, they're not. There's not enough up there right now. They're kind of all... They're dictating right now. Right now you have... Right, if someone wanted to make a move on everybody, Jay Fergie would have to lead the charge, and hopefully his corporate teammates behind him would all go with him.
The question is, can they or will they?
That is the question. That is the $1 million question.
As the 11's trying to figure out if he wants to force Maggio up to the outside or keep him.
He's not going to force him quite yet.
And 11 are both going to be working together. I already know.
Hey, look who's coming up, boys! It's Keith.
Keith's trying to make a
Keith's getting
move.
gears.
He's not going to have any momentum, any speed. William Moore is going to drive up behind the 07. Going to start pushing him up to the 9. They're all going to body slam off of each other and get right back
Keith
in the
drops
line.
back down there. Yep.
Yeah, right now, there's no speed in these cars. There's none
No
whatsoever.
speed whatsoever.
And it's,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
with...
just starting to see that.
They're, you know, they're just kind of trying, they're trying different things, and everyone kind of wants to follow the leader right now, and that's fine. But that's going to be a different story after pit road, and after everyone figures out what they want to do.
Yeah, definitely
Looks
for
like
sure.
there's a little pack With
You got
Keith,
the
Nitro,
4 cars up there on top. Yep.
16. The Fatal guys are trying to work together
hmm
in the very back.
They know what's up. They're trying different things right now and trying to see what they can get out of this. Get out of this run.
We have about 4 laps of fuel left.
So they may have to come in for 2 stops, Jade. We'll have to see, though.
Well, that caution early on definitely helped a little bit
hmm
as far as fuel strategy going.
We are on lap 12:28.
So it'll be the 1 stop if they got it. If they, yeah, it'll be 1 stop. They're not going to come in for 2. They're not going to need to. William Moore just made a good move on the bottom to get past 3, 4 cars. Put himself up into about 10.
He's up into the mix.
hmm
Yeah, and again, you're
That's
seeing,
for
you know,
ninth.
everyone's single file here,
36 is out,
just kind of
so
riding out.
That's for 9th place.
Again, looks like the 08 back up to the top side.
We will be 2 laps short after pit stop if we push this to the end.
There you go. Turf says 2 short. I don't know if I don't know if I agree with that with my experience. I think it's saying otherwise. I think they'll be all right. On 1 stop, they'll be cutting it close, but I think they will be okay.
Yeah, it's about, yeah.
Again, honestly, I think if you're Keith, you know, basically anyone from, I'd say about Scorpion back, you can definitely save the fuel, no problem. It's just you gotta really be conscious about it.
hmm
You
Right
know,
now,
lifting more off the throttle and just riding in the draft.
talk about saving fuel. Right now, Chase NASCAR is the one at the back, riding, maybe running half throttle right now. Not really pushing the issue.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to be able to go the farthest. Him and Will, I think, because they've just been kind of riding back there, not really doing a whole lot.
Be real interested to see So they should be pitting about this lap or the next one.
We still have 2 laps of fuel.
Oh, okay. So
That means next time by.
probably about next time by or two times by they'll be pitting. And, you know, here it's so super hard as you see the 08 really try to make a power move on the outside, just wasting that run. Alright, there we go.
And
See, I told you they'd be coming in. And that is fatal cars all coming in. Oh, I think Will's a little hot coming in there. I think that's good. I think it could be.
We have our 4 of
Yes, it looks like
plays, Matt, Game Nerd, and I.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Casey Joe also right there behind you
Yep.
as well.
And we all can go another. I just now turned to 1.
oh, contact with the 44 and the 11 on pit
Just
road.
heard that the 8, the 13 are both coming in this time. I'm sure the 2 and the 9 are probably going to do the same as well.
Here they come.
All right, well,
Pulls out ahead. New leader, potentially.
Oh,
Yep, here comes that lead group. 2.
Oh, Will-
Lot. Does he get there? It looks like all of them made it
Yep.
pit road speed.
Will did have a speeding penalty, so that will hurt the 16 crew. 16 car had to stay in for those extra 15 seconds. The 89, he's got a teammate behind him in the Scorp and a teammate in front of him. So that's gonna be 3 cars on 2, you know, trying to pass a fatal car in the 98 machine.
Yep, that 92, best thing for him would just kind of back up to these guys and get hooked up here.
Mhm.
Which, oh, Keith ducking to the outside.
Keith and Scorp, I don't know if that was a bright move to try to go around the 92 there, but I mean they're gonna do it.
Unless if Keith just felt like he had too much speed where he wasn't going to be able to
Mhm.
properly mesh in with the 92, but it seems like they got it figured out now.
Alright, here we go. Plays officials, the first one out of the second group. We're going to see where they're at compared to where they're at. Coming off a turn. Yeah, they're going to be way ahead. Maybe they took 2 tires here trying to make something happen here. Get some space. Some breathing room. And take 4 on
They
the
get around
last
the
one.
98 and the 13 here. Drake leading the group of the first guys who pitted.
Nitro pushing the 07 around here on the bottom. Trying to get rolling. Jay Fergie in the back of this second group, or the third group of cars here. Or the first group. They're really trying to get everybody moving towards the front here. There is Casey Joe. Right ahead of that 3-car group. Got to make this 4 cars. There's Drake right now leading the 4-car group around here. Looks like there's a car ahead that has lost the draft.
That is the 9 in between those front guys and then Drake and Maggio there.
Yeah, I don't know if the front group's going to let off to grab him, or they're going to try to decide it themselves, but it looks like Parky may be trying to make a move here. A little bit on Kyle. 2 very unlikely guys that you didn't think would be working together.
Well, honestly, I've been kind of in talks with these 2, you know, throughout the season after what happened preseason, and they've kind of been working their stuff out, and they've gotten better acquaintances and getting back to their old ways of working together again, so.
Goose comment on the stream, darn it, LOL. So Goose had some issues here, you know, blew the engine, lost it out there. Turf, what's the fuel situation looking like?
We are 2 laps left. I lost the giraffe, but I'm hoping to pick up these guys here.
As you see the 4-car group go right around you, and there's a bigger group right behind you.
So I've got 9 laps of fuel left, and I will tell you how much we have at the line.
So yeah, Turf, he's definitely going to be able to pick up on this second group here. That'll give a group of 5 cars compared to the 2 out front.
There's also a group of 5 behind them as well, which is primarily composed of.
10 to go. I just turned to 8 fuel, so
Yeah, they're gonna have enough, I think.
These leaders.
Yeah, and that second group of 5 catching that 9 car now.
So that is 10
And
cars
here they
on
go
2.
outside.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Gutierrez leading that train.
it's gonna be a mad dash here. Oh, they're gonna snake it down in. Well, side drafted, trying to get as much as they can get. Oh, score! Oh, they're gonna leave Jay Fergie out. That's not cool, Keith. Oh man.
Nitro stuck with them in turf tag to the back of the field there.
Oh, they're gonna be.
Not what he wanted to
They're
see.
gonna be passing these two like they're like on a freight train. The 89 did not go out with the 08. I don't know what's going on in the KAI camp, but it's nothing good right now. Whew. Oh, Keith goes out. Oh, okay, everyone's going with Keith. Here they go. Oh, Keith up into the wall. I don't know who that was. I think that was Game Nerd. Got up into Keith. I think Game Nerd tried to come out, and I didn't think he realized that Keith was there. That's gonna stall out that entire run.
44 got shuffled out there.
Yep, 44 got shuffled out. I mean, that brings everybody back together, but what does that do for the tire situation?
I have 31% on my left rear.
Sorry,
I
gentlemen,
took
I'm hacked.
2,
So,
so I'm gonna be saving left rear. But
And again, the big movers through that pit stop. Plays official and Matt Parker's 1 and 2. Both
Did
of
they
them were at
play
the back
right,
of the pack during pit stops.
how rough's it gonna get here at the end of this race, though?
Probably pretty rough. Because usually the big one usually lingers at the final set of laps.
Yeah, and definitely knowing Drake and how aggressive he can be, he's definitely going to be the one I'm watching who's going to make that move. Now the question is I believe Maggio will go with them, but where does Game Nerd go? Does he go with those two with the minimum, or does he stick with those two in the front, where he's already said where he's going to work with them?
Keith has lost the draft, so that's gonna hurt the 89 in his kind of comeback.
And
Oh,
the
but
2 to pit road.
oh, I don't know if he got down to speed.
He did not.
don't think he did.
I was gonna say that looked a little hot from this point of view. And new leader Drake will be the new leader now with the 98 cycling to second. The 8 coming down in front of the 13. Yeah, that was some team orders right there.
But I don't know if Matt's going to be out of fuel.
Well, if Kyle had to come down pit road, I think that it's safe to say that Matt's going to be hurting a little bit here too. Jay Fergie, kind of the lone guy for Critical Role right now tonight that showed up. Obviously the other drivers having some issues and they couldn't make it here tonight. But we got some more takers coming down pit road.
68.
68, the 7. I don't know if the 68. I think they got down the speed.
Yeah, it looked like they did.
The 2's coming out. He's gonna be by himself. Got no help, no friends
Looks
around.
like the 16 is on pit road as well.
16's down pit road. These guys right now, they got to do everything they can.
On pit road.
Yeah, he went down last time by and he sped. He sped bad. That's why he's a lap down. I don't know.
68, the 07.
I think Matt is not out of fuel. I think he saved it.
And the 89 both.
No, it's Matt and I are on the same strategy. We've got enough fuel, maybe, but it's tire, left rear tire.
It might be like Atlanta in the truck series where somebody blew a tire and a wreck happened.
See, and then Drake and Maggio trying different lines here, break up the draft.
Yeah,
It didn't work. It just brought Matt closer.
They're trying to break up the Matt draft because they know Matt went a lap further than them.
It's gonna really mess everybody up.
Let's just hope that doesn't screw with Maggio because he's right on Drake's back bumper.
No, those two know exactly what they're doing. You can tell they're pretty well in sync.
Oh, I don't know how you say that. You say that, and we see Maggio go way down.
Nice save from the 98 car.
Yeah, it's kind of lucky that the 8 wasn't a little bit closer. Would have been a wreck, probably.
So now you got a second group of cars that are just kind of laying off the leaders right now. I guarantee they're saving the fuel to make sure they make it to the end.
Oh, yeah. Once they know that they've got that number cleared, they'll hook up with that 08 and then they'll just come charging by.
Oh, here we go.
riding on board with the 92 machine here. Kind of following the 9 and the 44 and the 08. Second group, you know, they're just staying just well enough within draft to keep it so they don't get, you know, they don't lose it. How many laps we got left there, Turf?
We've got 3 remaining.
3 remaining.
How many on Phil?
I've got 2, so I'm a whole lot short. So
Aw.
everybody's coming this time.
Oh wait, where is it changing for you?
Oh, wait.
It just changed.
It's like
at the
Parky
line.
got forced out.
No, Parky's probably not pitting this time.
Here we go. We're gonna find out who's got it, who doesn't. We're listening. Jay Fergie's underneath the 9. Everybody's coming. Matt is staying. Oh, Jay Fergie, hold on to it, buddy. All right, Casey Joe pulling the.
Looked like everyone made it there.
Yeah, but the only people who didn't take it was Matt. He thinks he may have enough.
You know, same thing. Game Nerd, you know, could be getting his first win.
I probably could save it, but I only got 4% left on my tire. So
Yeah. I'd
Case-
say come in.
Nah, stay out. Be a man. Casey
how do you
Joe
save your-
off
how do you save your
pace.
left rear tire.
Casey Joe way
Go
off
high.
pace. Scorp is out.
Yeah, I think so. Turf.
Oh, they're coming
At
in.
this point, probably would
Maggio sped.
It doesn't really matter. I'm staying out. What's the point?
Turf, how many laps you got left, buddy?
This is the last lap. I
Turf,
got 3%
kid!
on my tire.
Can he make it? Dude, you got no, you got no problem. Slow it down. Oh,
Yeah,
he got.
right up against that wall. You should be
I
okay.
just turned to 0.
I think that's it.
No, I got 2% left. 1% left.
Casey Joe is right there too. Who's gonna win it? Gonna be first win for Turf or second win for Casey Joe? Put her in the wall, Turf, if she
I got
blows.
0%.
Just stay up there, Turf.
Game Nerd and Matt
I'm
came in.
sputtering. I'm sputtering.
Casey Joe is
stay up there,
also.
No.
Casey Joe's out. No, Turf, Turf. Casey Joe, he's out of fuel. He's out of... Casey Joe, can he get it? Who's coming up? That's Maggio. I think he's a lap down.
Yeah, I'm still in second.
You're in second?
Yeah. I'm
Who's in
trying to
third?
get to pit
Who's in third,
road.
Turf? Who's in third?
Oh, I'm watching Casey Joe.
Game Nerd. Game Nerd's in
The
third
two.
with Matt in 4th.
Casey Joe, I think done it.
I'm trying
No,
to get
Game
to pit
Nerd's in
road.
third right now.
I think Casey Joe won. I don't know if
Casey
it's
Joe won.
okay.
I'm in pit
Casey,
road.
Wow.
Casey Joe, he was out on
Game
the
Nerd
side
and Matt
stretch.
Parker's second
I
and
would have
third.
made it. I literally didn't sputter
Oh,
until the
man.
last corner, and then I blew the tire.
Oh, Nitro got third.
Dang, Turf.
Turf. Oh, Game Nerd just got another hit from Drake. Well, that's good. And they're still wrecking.
I think. So who's our top 3?
I don't even know.
Okay. So Game Nerd is in here, Matt's in here, and it was Casey Joe, correct?
So who finished where?
Casey Joe's our winner, Game Nerd second, Matt was third.
Wow.
We'll
top
interview
3 for
the-
Matt.
We'll interview.
Confirmation on that, Turf, once you get out of pits.
We'll interview the winner, and then I want them to move right into the next set of heats.
And we'll cut the stream after the winner. Does that mean we have to run a second set of heats?
Yes. So we will
Dang
interview
it.
Casey Joe, get him in here for his
Yep, I
spoils,
just added them.
I'll be right back.
and then we'll tell them to get rolling on the next one. So, Grant, can you let Parky and Keith know to get rolling on the next set of heats? Yeah, Conky, you're right, man. I don't know if you heard me last night, but congrats on your first win. Chase with a 47.8 fast lap around here, Talladega. Conky, congrats on your win the other night on entry series, your first WRL victory. Congrats, man. You deserve it. Congrats, buddy. You deserve it. All right, we'll try to get Casey Joe in here real quick to get a quick interview with our race winner here in a hot second. Get him in here. He's the 08, correct? Oh, and it's gone radio silent in here in the booth.
That's correct.
Oh wait,
Man.
machine. Try to get Casey Joe in here. A quick interview with him.
I'm sorry,
trying
dude. I
to
let
get-
you guys down.
It's all good, Turf. Turf,
I gave you a show.
Turf, you're gonna get one of them one of these times.
I gave you a show.
I
Yeah,
told
you
you,
did.
put it in the fence.
I tried. I was hoping it didn't spin me out, but it spun me out.
So, Turf, where was your finishing position?
Oh, I finished 12. It was sad.
Oh,
was-
Turf! Turf! My fragile heart!
And all it was because I screwed up on the first pit stop under caution. I was changing my tires and I didn't change the left rear enough, and so it burnt a crap ton. And so, because Matt even said he didn't waste any tires, so I was like, man, if I would have had the right setup in after that first pit stop, I would have been able to save it, and I probably would have won because I had Casey Joe beat.
And there is the
There
man of
he
the
is.
hour. Second win of the season for Casey Joe down here in Victory Lane. Kind of a quick post race, but Casey Joe, man, you know, what exactly was your thoughts there at the end of the race?
Well, it was kind of hard to pass, so I thought I'd just try to save those 2 laps of fuel and not pit again, and it worked.
Yeah, we saw a Turf spin in front of you and coming out of turn number 4 there, where you're a little concerned about him spinning back up the track with him blowing a tire.
Yeah, oh, that's what it was? I thought
Yeah.
he ran out of fuel and just dumped it, but no, I didn't. I thought he kind of went down pit road after that, actually.
Yeah, he blew a tire. I was telling him put it in the fence because he was in the booth. That was gonna be the only way he was gonna save from spinning it. So he didn't quite get up to the fence quite before it went. So unfortunately, bad luck for him. Great luck for you. What does this do for your confidence moving forward, knowing now you got your second win in the pocket, 2 extra playoff points to help seed yourself at the start of our 5-race sprint at the end of the season for our champion? What does this do for you?
Yeah, feels pretty good. That one was a lot of fun, saving fuel like that, and then having everybody else have to pit made it seem kind of easy.
Yeah, man. We are getting ready to get ready to launch the second heats here, so I don't want to hold you, and you can put the celebration on hold. Second win of the season for you. Second win for KAI and Keith. You're kind of outdoing your team owner there. He has no wins on the season. You got 2 of them. So how does that make you feel?
Pretty good. I'm sure he'll get one eventually. But,
Oh yes.
yeah,
For
yeah,
sure. All right. Good luck as we head into Pocono.
Yeah,
Alright,
buddy.
yeah.
Great luck. Enjoy the win. You deserved it. You fought hard for it. Congratulations.
Alright, yep. See you later.
Alright, we are going to cut the stream for Talladega, but we will be back momentarily for the stream for Pocono. We're going to give the streamers a few minutes and let them run their heat. Congratulations to Casey Joe on his second win of the season here at Talladega. Hazzard, you want to take us out for the outro real quick?
Thank you all for watching this amazing race here at Talladega. We will be heading to Pocono up next. So for Jade Burr, Weston Grant, Steve Rogers, and I'm Hazzard County. Keep going worldwide, and we'll catch you down the road.